just 2 weeks behind Knox Johnson, who continued eastwards for another lap of the Southern Ocean to save my soul, as he put it. This is the real solo race, sailing like it's 1968.
Forcément, tous les gens qui reviendront de la Golden Globe Race, forcément, il faut s'attendre à ce qu'ils aient changé.
It's a great story and it's the 50th anniversary, and it's a great opportunity to relive the original solo sailing when technology wasn't available, where we're just using sextants and wind-up clocks to find your position. And it's really the story of humanity and human endeavour in the extreme. So the world has never seen anything like this event.
Well, g'day everybody. This is going to be a bit crazy. This is our anniversary edition of the GGR, looking back on 2 years since the start of the original in 2018. So get ready for some organised chaos here. I've got no idea what's going to happen. There'll be people popping in everywhere. And the first in is Barry. G'day, Barry.
Hello, hello.
I like the hat, just in case we didn't remember why we're here. So, as you know, everything's going to happen. If people want to ask some questions, and I don't know whether we'll have time to get them, if you've got a question you want to ask, you can put it in the comments and Jane will see it and say, hey, we've got a question, and we can try and answer it. How's retirement, Barry?
It's brilliant. Do you know, it's 6 years, of course, since we started this whole thing.
Yeah.
6 years and a bit.
You don't need to tell me that.
I know. Yeah.
And in fact, a lot of people might not realise that. Anyway, and so we called you. So, what are you doing now? Where are you, too, by the way?
Well, I'm at home. We're all locked down here still. We're shielded because we're looking after aged grandparents and kids. So, but I'm busy. Retiring is I've never been busier. And at the moment, I'm captioning 800 historic photographs. I got piles of them here. We've scanned them all, and including some early Golden Globe race pictures. But first, the first Sydney Hobart race, the first Transpac race, all sorts of pictures. So cool. We're putting those up online soon. Anyway.
So, what's your biggest enduring memory of the GGR?
Getting 5 of them back.
That's a good answer. Okay. Well, on that, I'm going to bring in RA because I know he's short on time, so he's just bending over to get his cup of coffee there. You're on, RA. Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you. It's been a while, eh?
Been a while, and it's only just a little bit more than a year since I saw you guys in Les Sables.
I know, it's crazy. So where are you at the moment? In what part of the world?
No, I'm in Norway, near Oslo. I'm on job now, so I have a meeting in 25 minutes. So
okay,
I'm sorry for that. But so I really like to join you, and I'm thinking very much back on this day 2 years ago in the start in the Golden Globe race. So it was just great.
It was quite a day, eh? It was. I was worried about not having any wind, but there was just enough wind to keep everyone moving. So all part of the fun. And so what's I mean, obviously you had a big drama early that shocked everyone in the race. But what's your one enduring memory about the GGR? Like, or what's the one thing that GGR means to you right now?
Oh, it was first you are alone, but you have a very nice race together with the others, talking on the radio. You feel like you are a family, and everybody is supporting each other. you are of course competitors, but still you help each other with the weather. You are discussing a little bit, and I think it was just really a great race. Yes.
Yeah. Did you listen to Susie's podcast the other day? She speaks about her race, for about an hour, and she even today, not a day goes by when she doesn't think about the GGR. I mean, Jane and I are still living it, but is the GGR strong in your mind?
Yes, it is. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't make it all the way. But those 60 days I was out before I was reaching Cape Town, it was just great. Except the rollover with the loss of the rig, it was then it was suddenly not so very okay, and then it was okay again. And I'm thinking back on it with joy. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Barry will have a question in a minute, but one I just wanted to know: how did you feel when you heard your boat was back in the race?
I felt very. I was glad, and I will, of course, Iduna and I will, of course, come to Les Sables and see the start in 22.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's going to be a bit of
have
fun.
to see Olana start again.
Yeah, he's got a big shadow to sail that boat. I mean, it was very fast coming down the Atlantic, so it'll be fun to watch. You got a question, Barry?
Yeah, will you be there at the start to survey the boat? You're the
Yes,
one.
I will absolutely come to the start and see all the guys well away, or what they call it. So
Yeah, well, I think we'll have to have a big reunion
also,
dinner. It'll be quite something.
Pardon?
Carry on. I was just saying we'll have a big dinner. It'll be quite fun, eh? We do. In fact, we're actually thinking about trying to get everyone back, for the start day, but also get some other solo sailors and make a bit of a thing about it,
Oh, that's great.
Fantastic.
That's
great. Yeah. And so tell us about your new boat. I thought you were going to get ready for the Ostar with that. It's a good looking boat.
Yes, it's a good looking boat, and I soon will put back an wind vane. And actually, Monitor is supporting me with a new wind vane. They was really sorry about the breakage I had, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. First I had to get some more money in the pocket for doing some crazy things again. So in the first time, planning a trip to Jan Mayen in a few years, and something like that. It's
okay. That's cool. I forgot to mention. To where? Sorry.
We like it good up here in the north also, and going north is also very nice sailing. So and maybe also nice to sail together with some others.
Yeah, too true. I forgot to mention we've actually got Abhilash coming on. We've got Tapio, Istvan, Loik is coming, Captain Coconut as well. So we've got a few people going. So I'm going to bring Captain Coconut in now if I can find him here. And where is he? And if you've got to go, Ari, just yell out, "I've got to go." But here he is. Oh, hang on. Are you in? There you go. Hey, Captain Coconut. You're a little face in the background. You're like a million miles away. You're too relaxed.
Hang on.
Oh,
that's better.
Oh, yeah.
G'day, Barry. I can see Barry as well. Hey, look at this.
Yeah. Nice to see you, Mike.
Yeah. Very, very tech savvy there, Don. I'm really impressed.
Oh, just pressing buttons. Don't worry. GGR, I should warn everyone, anything could happen at any time. So where are you, Mark? What are you up to?
Home in wintry Adelaide. Bloody freezing. Blowing a gale out there at the moment. So You don't want to be in the southern hemisphere in the Southern Ocean in winter. It's a horrible place.
Yeah, too true. And so what's happening? What are you up to? I mean, I'm not going to tell people what you sent me an email and said. I'll let you decide whether you want to repeat those words about the future.
I think the cat's out of the bag, actually. My daughter Bridie was updating the Coconut Facebook page today, and I think my trousers are down and it's for all to see.
Okay, so we know it's 22.
Yep. So Coconut's. We've been just doing a few little jobs on her, and I went for a nice little sail at in January after the bushfires. Went down to Tassie, which was interesting, and I'm planning on sailing over to Europe. Departing late next year, and then participating in the 2022 race, which should be a bit of fun. So the journey goes on, and after that, I got my eye on the 2026 as well. So we'll see.
Yeah. Now, no need to laugh, Barry and Ari. This is true. You started it. Mark sent me a serious email. In a serious email, he said, I'm actually thinking about 26 as well. And maybe you better keep a spot for 30. That's what he's... Anyway, time will tell.
If you remember the old Ostar, Jester became a bit of a feature. And the race was never complete without Jester rolling up. So maybe Coconut's going to be a bit of a Jester.
Have you got anything to say about that, Barry?
Well, I'm just looking at there's a message here from Bridie, your daughter. She says, I can't wait for the chaos. You can rely on your family, can't you, to be fully supportive.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, Mark, we'll have to put you on the social committee for the social events at the start of in the race village and so on, because I know you hate all those parts of the race village, you know.
I'll tell you, Rob. What's Rob's last name? Leinenberg. The race manager used to get really cross with me because I'd want to chat to everyone that came along, and not only would I get no work done, I'd stop everyone else from getting any work done, and he used to send me away. He used to say, "Go away."
Yeah. It's really funny, you know. Whenever I've got nothing to do, I'll go onto the GGR YouTube channel and pick at random some of the video clips, and there's some classics there. Honestly, of all the crazy things that are going on in the race village, and things after. There's some good material there. Brings back a lot of memories. So, what's your biggest memory of the GGR, Mark?
Oh, look, it's not a single event, a single activity. I think it's the whole event. It's the feeling, that it's the vibe. It's about the vibe. You know, if you've seen the movie The Castle, it's all about the vibe, which is that indistinguishable thing. And so it's sort of like it's a combination of the event, the competitors, and the interest. I mean, sailing non-stop around the world is a stupid thing to do, really. But this makes it captivating by creating an event that occurs on a day, which is a recreation of a part of history, that becomes quite captivating. And it's really fun to live that. You're sort of dipping back into the past. And so I think one of the things that I sort of found was there was I guess a disappointment of it ending. You know, it's an event and then it finishes and then you go and do something else because it was such a fun event. So in some ways, I like the concept of 2022, 2026, 2030, because it just provides, if you like, a little pathway and something to think about. And it's good. And so the journey never ends.
Yeah. So Ari, when you retire and get your retirement payments and stuff in 2030, are we going to see you back in the GGR?
Yeah. I really hope you will see me back. I have some unmade stuff. I really enjoyed it very much, and I really want to complete the circumnavigation, but we will see how it works.
Okay. Barry, I'm just going to put you on the side.
I will always follow you, and I will do some other things if I can't manage to join you again.
I'm just going to put Barry on the side for a minute because Abhilash has just turned up, and I want Abhilash to say good day to Ari before he leaves. So I'll just stick you on the side for a minute, Barry. Don't go away. Okay, because we've got Tommy's turned up. Hang on a sec. I see you there, Aida. Tommy's here somewhere. I'm just looking for him. There he is. It'll take 3 seconds and he'll be up on the air. Wow. Hang on. You're not there yet. 2, 1. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. Hi. Good to see you. You're looking fighting fit there.
Very nice to see you.
Yes, I am fighting fit.
Yeah. So Ari's got to leave in about 3 minutes. So you better say good day, Ari.
Hi, Abhilash. Very nice to see you, and I hope you will manage better another time with not turn turtle again. So
yeah.
I really enjoyed the race together with you, and all the talking and talking about the weather. And you are a great seaman, I believe. So good luck.
Did you copy all that, Tommy? I call Abhilash Tommy. It might be a bad connection.
Sorry, guys, I can't hear you. Let me re-log in. I'll talk to you in a bit. I can't hear you at all.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You can't hear us? Okay. Just all right. I'll put you on the side. Come back when you're ready, Tommy. Okay. Can you hear
Let me log in again because I can't hear you at all.
Okay, we'll catch you shortly. Okay, so he'll be back in a minute. Oh, jeepers, we got everyone jacked up there. So that's cool. I'll just I see Istvan there. I'll just put Aida on because she might want to say good day to Ari before you go as well. Here's Aida. Ari's on his way, Aida, so you better say quick.
Hi, I'm
Hello.
so happy to see you. Hi, Mark.
How you doing?
It's great.
Thank you very much.
It's great to see you all together again. Just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
We had a great time together with you in Les Sables. So thank you for this.
Yeah, Aida's here representing Uku because he couldn't make it. He's looking after the kids.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah.
Anyway, and I look at you with the eyes of the volunteer I was also, because it's just every time I can see a GGR live or I see one of you, it's just so many memories, so many. Don't told every time it's. I'm sorry for my English. I didn't speak English since the GGR, so it doesn't come. But when don't say it every time GGR is like a family, it's really the way I feel, because every time I see you on your Facebook or doing something, it's just if you was real friends, or I see you only 2 weeks in my life, but it's very strong bonds. Is that the word, bonds?
Yep. Yeah. It is.
So I'm happy, and I'm very proud about what you done, because it was the first time in my life I saw somebody doing the jury ring, sailing with a jury ring. I thought it was not possible actually for normal people. I mean, I know it exists, but I thought when you are solo sailor, you cannot sail with a jury rig. And what you done was just wow, amazing.
Yeah, it was a really good. I think I don't know whether I ever told you, Ari, but we were very proud because we thought, wow, all that jury rig training, and you made us look really good. So
yeah.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, I should just say, I just noticed Yannick has stuck a few messages up. And
Yes.
he can't be here because he's so busy. He just won the election, and I think he's got 3 days of parties. He doesn't work anymore. He's just partying, you know.
Yes, I didn't see him in 3 days, actually.
Yeah, I know. He's been really busy. And so we knew he was going to be busy. We didn't even want to disturb, but he's with us because, yeah.
Can I ask Tuar before he goes, which is his worst memory in the GGR?
It was the sudden stop. It was when I was getting out of the boat and looking at the rig was had been falling overside. But it was so a great race, and so I don't think about the bad things. It was great everything, and you knew that it could happen, but you thought it would happen to some of the competitors. But that's
Yeah, that's good.
That's life. So,
yeah. Hey, make sure. I just remind everyone again to have a listen to Susie's, review. She spoke for an hour about everything that happened, and it was a very interesting this conversation to listen to. And she mentioned you particularly, Ari, because it was a shock to everyone. You know, it was a shock to Susie. It was a shock to everyone. It was like, whoa,
yes.
It's crazy. You know, it was a real. Anyway, one of those things. Yeah. So.
And for you, Mark, which was the worst? Because a lot of time we were so happy with your sailing, so happy to see all these things around. What was the worst for you? Did you have days where you was not very happy with your life on your boat?
Yeah. I ran out of grog in the South Atlantic, and then things went downhill.
Now that's not you, Mark. Be serious. Come on, you got a lovely lady asked you a serious question.
I cannot understand what she said because I cannot hear very well.
So I ran out of alcohol in the South Atlantic.
Yes.
That was the saddest time. And
I understand.
Hence, I was in search of Gregor's boat, but I was too chicken to go on board. But I wanted to get the cask of Irish whiskey, and I was going to do it without telling Gregor, and maybe I did. But anyway.
Yeah, there's Loch Ness Monster too. It's okay.
So maybe it's you who have the whiskey then.
No, I chickened out because although it was pretty calm, the boats were still moving around a lot. And when you're going to step off your boat onto another boat, and the risk of damage to chain plates and things like that when you're still 1,000 miles offshore, I didn't like it. So it was very tempting to grab Gregor's whiskey, but it's still there. And maybe I'll have another go next time around.
Well, the boat may still be afloat. You know that. It was seen a couple of weeks ago heading to Reunion. But anyway, so Ari, you might have to go. Is there anything you want to say before you go?
Just good luck to everybody. Very nice to see you. And,
okay, you too, Ari. So we'll see you later. We'll catch up hopefully before the start of the next race, eh? So take care and sail safe.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Thanks.
See you, Ari.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Press that.
Bye-bye.
It should disappear. I can't make you disappear. Hang on, I think I can now. No, he doesn't want to disappear. I can't get you off. Hang on, I'll try this one. You sure you want to? No, I've got to do it. It's not working. I completely wipe you out if I press this one. Are you sure you want to remove this source? Remove. No, it's not doing something wrong. Do you think?
Yes, it disappeared. It disappeared. It's okay.
Yep. He disappeared. I've still got him on my screen. Something's happening here wrong here. But anyway, that's okay. I'll just see. I see Istvan there, but I'm going to hold Istvan a bit, and because technically you're early, Istvan. So I'm going to bring Jesse's up there as well somewhere. Hang on. Oh, jeepers. Here we go. Here's Jesse. Let's just please wait. Please make it audio. Now something's going wrong here. I'm going to try and reboot everything. If I lose everyone, sign back in again because I can't get Jesse up on the screen.
Okay.
You want to see this?
Okay.
I can't see it. It's got there.
You got too many.
What do you mean? Well, too many where? Yeah, yeah, but I can't get RA off. He says he's not there. It was there, but he's gone. Look, we got a technical problem. He was there, but I've had to delete the thingo. Now he's still stuck on the screen. Okay, I'm going to refresh, so stand by. Yes, we got rid of RA, and it looks like we're back on track now. I didn't know. It's the first time we've refreshed while we're online. This is the GGR. Now I'm looking for Jesse, and Jesse's jeepers. Where's Jesse gone? Maybe I lost him in the waterworks here. I'm scrolling along. There's Barry. There's no Jesse. Jesse's gone. What happened there? Tell Jesse to come back on. Anyway, I'll put Barry up. Okay, just talk between yourself if I'm not here.
Yes. Okay.
Barry, okay, so Barry, I'm going to. Would you want to ask Mark anything, Barry?
Yeah, Mark. So, I mean, I thought you were going to do it again right from the very beginning, and there's obviously been some doubt seeded in your mind as to whether to go. But it's great to hear you hear that you've actually made the announcement today. I saw it on Facebook earlier.
Yeah, well, look, Barry, I think I was always going to do it. It's just the public announcement of that, so you know, it's committing yourself publicly as opposed to privately, and you know, just sometimes there are things you need to organise and things like that beforehand, and you know, but in my mind, you know, I was always going to do it, and it's just become clearer and clearer because you know, we're not getting any younger, and you know, seize the day, and while we're healthy and can do it, we should, and you know, I've said this before. I did, you know, 20 years of you know, effectively schooling, and I did 20 years in the military, and I've done 22 years of what I'm doing now, and in another 20 years I'm going to be dead. So there's no time to waste. I've got to do stuff.
Okay.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, we're going to look forward to you being on the social committee.
I don't know why everyone picks on me as the social butterfly. I'm just a stereotypical surveyor. I'm just a technical person.
What I think we should do in La Sable Dawn is have you moored up next to Ertan, and then he can do the breakfasts, and you can do the talking all the way. You'll have the pontoon around you two boats.
You know, I never did get one of his breakfasts, but I will next time. Ada, I'm just gonna hide you, Ada, but I don't want you to go if you've got time to stay, because Lloyd will be up after. So I'm just going to quickly. I'm going to ask Jesse to stay there as well. I can see Jesse, but I'm going to get rid of you, and I'm going to bring Istvan up because he's sitting there as well. Okay. Yeah. So if you can stand by, Ada, that'd be great. I'll get you back when Lloyd turns up. Okay. Is that okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, see ya. And I'm going to find Istvan. He's still sitting here somewhere. There he is. I'll get to you eventually, Jesse. Just stand by. So here comes Istvan, looking very relaxed, I might add.
Hey, hi guys. Hi. Hi, Don, Barry, Mark.
Hi. It looks like
I'm missing your humor.
It's that long since I've seen you. You're looking a bit like Elvis Presley. So obviously the gardening is doing you good. You put on a bit of muscle or a bit of weight.
I did a serious facelift for you.
Yeah. So where are you and how are you?
I am occupying my mother-in-law's little office in the countryside of Hungary. So I am just about 50 kilometers away from my first solo circumnavigator boat, Salambo, which is on Lake Balaton, and about 30 kilometers from the capital, Budapest.
Yeah. Okay, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you since the prize giving.
So I did this just for the prize giving, right?
I know. Yeah. I've been getting all these little snippets about what you're going to do, but it'll be good to get it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So before we get on to the GGR, tell me what you're doing now. You're going to go again. The gardening was no good or something.
No. That was obviously just a fake announcement. But I am telling you that when I brought my first circumnavigator boat back from US, I used a container ship. So I was not really ready to cross the ocean again after the race. So, but the good news is that it arrived in one piece, so it's ready to go. Okay. It's a really brief story. So the leftover Hungarian Sea after World War I is a lake, which it's a nice size of lake in Europe, but still small comparing to the ocean. So anyway, this lake is isolated, and the only way to do another circumnavigation for me is to connect it into the international waterways, namely the river Danube, which goes to the Black Sea, and from the Black Sea it's easy.
Yeah.
So pretty much what I try to do is everything but solo sailing. It's a serious teamwork. It needs even the involvement of the government, and it's a huge project. You need to make. I have to make. 122 kilometer long waterways navigable all year round. So the main purpose for me to save the lake, because it needs constant dredging. The most economical way to transport the dredged mud is in barges. So that's the main reason. And then we can hopefully save the lake for the grandchildren. But the other thing is that, which is much more sailing, all the Hungarians are raised and got into sailing on this lake. So we have really great sailors, and the Findingy world champion, the Flying Dutchman, obviously most of them dinghy sailors, but there are serious keelboat sailors as well. So I feel a kind of mission here that we need to pass this torch and give the opportunity to the young generation for circumnavigations, right? Yeah. So yes, so the plan is that if the canal is navigable, yes, I'd like to go from the lake through the Black Sea, and this time the plan is westbound, non-stop solo, of course.
Okay. So what's the timeline? When do you hope to take off?
Well, obviously I cannot make it by 22. So because I had this weird idea that what if we start together with the 22, but I go to the other direction, westbound, and it would be interesting to compare the progress when you go east and west. But I cannot make it that soon. It's not me, not the boat, but the canal itself. So it's if I get the green light, minimum 5 years.
Yeah. Okay. So that's cool. Well, that sounds like fun. Better than gardening.
Right.
So what's your most endearing memory from the GGR? And don't mention wind vanes. All right. You don't mention politics, religion, or wind vanes. Anything else?
Please don't go there now. So anyway, my idea was to rerun the race from the armchair, a kind of looking back and, of course, enjoying this comfort and, of course, that kind of feedback what I didn't have during the race, which means the internet. So I started to write the blog, and by the way, just by coincidence, I got to the start. If someone followed the blog, actually July 1st is the last line in my recent blog, And of course, I continue, and hopefully I finish on this virtual circumnavigation as well. For the sake, the main thing is I want to help the next competitors, obviously, and share my experience from my point of view. And but at the same time, support and a kind of keep active this group of people.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I've been following the blog, and I thought that we're getting feedback. Is 1 year before the start. You might share it up then. So Barry, do you want to ask Loic something? I mean, ask Istvan something. We've got Loic on the side now too, by the way.
Good. Well, Istvan, it's great to see, and it's going to be great to see your boat still in the race. I don't know if it's going to be painted orange still, but and apparently we understand that you gave him all your spare tins of mackerel.
Barry, Ian and I are communicating, I can say, weekly, so we have a lot of communication, and we decided to keep the color of the boat just for you, because you had a hard time to memorize the orange color. So so anyway, Ian is a great owner. I am really happy that he got the boat, because he appreciates her, and most of for me, I told this, but I like to emphasize one of the big features of this race, that we gave a new life to these old abandoned boats, and so Puffin has a great future. Hopefully, after the race, Ian is planning to keep it and sailing. There are, as far as I know, correct me if I am wrong, about 70 in the UK. So Tradewind Group is pretty strong, and we could see that it's not the fastest boat, but definitely, at least Puffin, I guarantee you, the most seaworthy.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Just before we get rid of you, Mark, do you want to ask Istvan?
Hey, just good to see you there, Istvan.
Mark, I am really happy to see you, and I think there are so many things which is mutual, I think, between us, and one of them is the celestial navigation part. I don't dare to challenge you, because obviously you are the master of it, but you were the only one, as far as I know, who emphasized the kind of challenge on a small boat to do this physically. And it's interesting that I didn't hear much about, maybe I was too isolated, I didn't hear too much about this, and I was a kind of relaxed when I heard that you, a master navigator, had similar challenges like me. So certain people just cannot imagine, but because when they are sailing in the trade wind zone or in some kind of more comfortable areas, that it's actually a serious physical challenge to get out with the sextant in rough weather, balancing with one hand, not to hit that fragile equipment, do anything. And when you are going back and soaking wet, and you don't want to mess the paper charts and read the chronometer and so on, that's a serious undertaking. And I was really pleased to hear your feedback that you shared with the rest of the group, and I saw that it's important. People just kind of underestimate that kind of task.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put you on the side, Mark. You can stick around the side. I might call you back later, but I've got a few others there, so you're staying in Istvan. I'm gonna get rid of Mark. So see you later, Mark. But we might call you back if you hang out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Great to see you, Istvan.
See you, Mark.
Yeah.
See you, Mark.
Catch up again. Bye.
See ya. Okay. Now I'm going to we've got I've got Jesse on the side here. I'll quickly pull Jesse up if I can find him. I've got too many screens now. I know they're there somewhere. There's Jesse. Okay. Jesse's going to come up in 2 seconds. 1, 2. So, g'day, Jesse. You're in the garage. You've been relegated to the garage.
Yeah, yep. Trying to be quiet. I'm at the furthest part away from the sleeping people in the household.
And the baby. The baby.
The sleeping baby. So
Wow,
that's our news. Yeah, we've I just got this little photo ready while I was waiting.
Oh, that's a GGR baby, by the way. I can guarantee you that was conceived in Les Sables d'Olonne. Yeah.
So that's our big news. Yeah, she's 10 weeks old, and yeah, we're just back in Australia on the east coast near Coffs Harbour, which Barry came and visited us at actually.
Yeah,
a couple of months ago.
Lovely.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so before everyone asks you, I'm going to say something very quickly because people will be onto you really quickly and say, when's the bloody GGR doco coming out? And the answer is, as soon as I can raise a bit more money and give Jesse the money, we can finish the doco. You're off the hook now, Jesse. You can say what you want.
Yeah, no worries. It's some good stuff in there, as you all know, So all the footage is prepped, and there's been a lot of talking with different people and kind of plans changed here and there, but essentially, we just need the cash to pay an editor who's not me or who's not Don, who's someone who's separate, and we can direct them to all the parts. So it's kind of, there's some good stuff in there, as we all know.
Yeah, exactly. Jesse's already cut quite a few little segments, and they're really epic. There's some really amazing stuff there. So we're quite confident when it's together, it's going to be a head turner. Absolutely.
And even totally. There's drama, as maybe if that's what you mean, Don, but also just as the spirit of the GGR, the stories of the challenge is, and there's something that's important to me, and I hope we can do it, is to it's the story of the race, which means 18 sailors, and that's a lot of storylines to get in. So, just trying to tell, it's such a big story, try to do that justice. So, it's about the people, it's about the storms, obviously, but it's also about all the little things that happen along the way. And there's a lot of little things that happen to a lot of sailors.
Yeah. And I got to say, Istvan, you've got some classics in there. You were one of the ones that was producing material. You got some beauties.
There's a lot of very funny ones of you, Istvan, trying to work the camera out. And there's a lot of outtakes where
you're recording when you think you're not recording, and then not recording when you think you're recording.
I am not talking about the win-win, but as you know, the luck was definitely not with me. That camera, the button got stuck. Yeah. And, I had no clue that it was recording, and it recorded for hours, nothing. So, and that was very, very frustrating to look it back, obviously. So I am sorry, Jesse, but
No, it's.
Anyway, maybe we should get a fundraiser here and get the money to accomplish that deal, right?
We will get there, it's a sure thing. I mean, we still, we've got the support of Les Sables d'Olonne for 22. We still don't have any other sponsors. The pandemic's not helping us, but we've got some good things happening in the background, and it's going to happen. Don't fear. It'll happen, and it'll be a surprise to everyone, and it's worth waiting for. Yeah. Okay, Barry. Do you want to get into Jesse a bit before I put you on the side? Barry, do you want to ask Jesse anything?
Well, we had a great time staying with the two of them, and we're still looking back at the videos you shot of us walking through that rainforest. Quite a wild thing to do, but you've shot some fantastic footage. The library, the footage you showed us at the finish at the prize giving was fantastic, and whether we have the rights to show it or not, I don't know. But I've done several talks
I'm going to have to get rid of
Golden Globe race. And everybody gasps at it. They think it's fantastic. It's so moving.
Yeah. So, I'm itching to show some of the stuff, but we just can't because it's still early days. But that's great to hear, Barry. There's a lot of great stuff there, and in the right hands, in the hands of a good editor, it'll be pieced together into something really good. So yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna put you on the side, Barry, because Loic's there, but I can't see him and he can't see us. I think we've got too many people happening here, so I'm just gonna put you on the side for a minute, Barry. If I can get you out of here, so stand by, Barry. So Barry's gone. Now I'll see if I can find Loic here. He's there, but I'm going to put him in, but I'm not seeing anything. No, we've got a back screen. I'm going to now try and reboot everything. So everyone stay there. I'm going to try and refresh and see what happens. So reload the site. James, is this one? Is this the one? Was that one there?
Hi, Jane.
Hey, hang on. So it's this one here, right? Yes. I'm going to do that. Go there. Say reload.
Jesse, congratulations to the baby.
Yeah, thanks, Istvan. It's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's
and of course to the film, which was just published recently, right? What you made from your circumnavigation.
Oh, that's an old film. That's 20 years old. But yeah, I just put it up recently.
What's happening to Loic?
Yeah, I posted it.
Did you? Yeah, terrific.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Off again.
Yeah, terrific.
I don't want to interrupt, so I just back up.
Okay, so we're asking Loic to reboot. So while we're doing that, I'll bring Aida back up if she's there. Aida, you're coming online. Oh, it says, oh, hang on, I got to take the blank Loic off, and I got to bring Aida back. Aida will pop up. Okay, say hello to Istvan. Jesse.
Hi, Aida.
Hi. I didn't drink yet your Tokai butters. The bottle of wine you give to me, I didn't drink it yet. Drink it yet. So we wait for you to do it.
Okay. Maybe we should
yes, maybe. Maybe if Loic is on iPhone or iPad, that's why it is dark. Sometimes it happened to me when I be live with an iPhone or iPad. So maybe you should ask him to go on a computer. So, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Jane's on the same program with you, Aida. She's told him he's going to get the computer now.
Yeah. Istvan, you are in the United States or in Hungary now?
No. Right now I am in Hungary, and it was not easy to get here because I don't know, 4 or 5 flights were cancelled. So finally I got here 3 weeks ago. I got into quarantine for 2 weeks, of course, and now I cannot go back. So this is crazy.
Hey, that's a good plan because I come to Romania, so we can drink the butter.
Okay. Bring the wine, please.
Yes, I bring the wine in 1 month. If you are still in Hungary, in 1 month it's possible.
All right. Okay. See you there.
Yeah. Really?
Join again and see what happens.
And congratulations, Jess, for your baby.
Thanks,
which is his name? It's a girl or a boy?
Boy, Aida. Her name's Aida.
That's Australian for Aida. It's Australian for Aida. He's named it up to you.
Yeah. Very similar.
Oh, okay.
But, that's good.
Istvan, will you write a book again? Because I think you already wrote a book about your other circumnavigation.
That's correct. I wrote 2 books, but right now I have a major project. I am kind of focused on that project. But frankly, when I am writing the blog about the Golden Globe race, that will be the test. If the feedback is good, then maybe I go for the publishing. But it will be a kind of book ready almost. So obviously you can do the facelift with nice photos and pictures. But right now I think, guys, you can rid of me, but we should focus on the film because it would be good not just for the 18 participants, but for the 22 and for the others too. So I think everyone is, I hope, in the same boat. If we want to kind of raise money for the film, let's do it.
Yeah, it gets a bit complicated because there's already a fair bit invested in it. We've got to raise about another $100,000 to finish it, and we will get there. And of course, with these things, the attitude was that if we had have got it out within 4 or 5 months of the finish of the race, it would have been relevant. Having missed that window, as long as we get it out before the start of the next race, it's still topical. The quality of the footage and the character and the feeling and the real guts of it is still there, and it actually becomes more relevant the closer we get to the restart. Now we can leverage it off that. This is the reality of what it comes down to when we start to try and recover some of the money from making it, because it's money, it always follow the money, that's the challenge, and we still, we'll get there,
Well, congratulations, first of all, Yannick, to our great host, right?
Oh, yeah.
His position is fantastic. So
yeah.
maybe the sponsors from that region maybe can,
Look, it's a topical discussion again on sponsors. David's been doing a good job, David Cosworth, sorting out what's happening, and then the pandemic came along. He worked for a year. We've had some interesting discussions on different things, and everything's been put off now. We're not even going to try now until September because the pandemic's, we decided to lower everything down, and then everyone goes on summer holidays. And so from September, we're back on the hunt again, and there's some interesting things happening. So we're confident, but until it's signed, we're not there, But it doesn't matter. The event is secure. We'll do the same thing again, but bigger and better already than we did in 18. So 22 is going to be a completely different animal, but very similar. That's how I'd describe it. So, okay.
Do you want to...
Sorry, carry on.
Istvan? No, nothing.
Yes, there's something there. I'm looking for Lloyd.
We talk about this in Romania, okay?
Yeah, we are. Don, you are amazing. You are just amazing with your button, with your technology, because I know how difficult it is to speak and to try to find something, and you have so many people, many stuff. I don't know how you manage it.
James Manninger, I've got Loic's come back, but I'm still showing a white screen again. I don't know what it is. Okay, you keep talking between yourselves. I'm going to refresh one more time, and hopefully you'll come back up and see what happens.
Istvan, which boat would you be doing your westbound voyage on?
Well, right now it looks like Salambo, which is my very first circumnavigator boat when I did the one stop in Australia. So it's a 31-foot sloop. A 31-foot sloop. And a small one, but that's perfect match. It's not a full keel boat, it's a fin keel, but otherwise, it's the design of the 70s, late 60s. So it's not, and I try to maintain the same features what Golden Globe has, celestial navigation and so on. So that's the last in my bucket list. But again, right now I need to create somehow an international waterways to get to the seas. So that's the first thing. By the way, Jesse, I am still working on the footage, and I was cursing on myself because of this sharp button on the camera. But when I strip down to the core, which is useful, I am more than happy to transfer it to you because I found more and more. So you might want to use some.
Oh, look! If you've got more footage which you haven't given to us, send it all to me because I watch everything and I select it all. So you don't have to make the selection.
Hang on, we're boring all the listeners now. This is technical conversation.
I have a question for Jess. I have a question of Loic is there maybe? If he's not there, I have a question.
He came in, but I can't. The blank screen now is gone again. So.
Can I ask a question to Jess?
No, sorry, you're not allowed to. But go ahead this time, just once.
Okay. It's just for training my English, Don, please. I didn't speak English since 2 years, so I need to train.
Go.
Okay, thank you. Just when you make your solo navigation, circumnavigation when you was very, very young, you make the race with Don, you was here, we see the others, you make the documentary now. it doesn't how to say it, how can I say it in English? You never wanted feel like you want to do a sail again, make a race or something else again with the sea. I don't know if it's clear my question. I'm sorry for my English.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I was very envious of the boats, you know, but I was you know, the ocean still scares me in some ways. So and now with, you know, the baby, I don't know if I would go and do a race in the next few years, but yeah, going solo on a boat is still very interesting to me.
Okay, so that's cool. I'm going to put you on the side again, Ada. Just if you can hang around in case Lloyd comes back. Okay, so Lloyd can't make it. So what I'll do, I'm going to quickly flash some screens in. Lloyd's not there, but there he is in the picture talking to. Is that I can't small picture. Is that Robin? Or is that Mark? That's Robin. Yeah, that's Mark. So there's a picture there. And just to remind, so I'll get rid of that one. I'll put this in. This was start day again. All the people on the dock. It was kind of cool. We've got a big photo album up there on the race, you know, just to pull back the memories and stuff. So so that's pretty straightforward. So I'll get rid of that. I'll put Mark back in again. He's still sitting there. So you can say g'day and carry on, and then we might end up, we're coming up to an hour, so we're going to close it down shortly.
G'day, Jesse.
How you going?
Very good, very good. This is a bit of a Australia conversation and Istvan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm gonna. I want to put more pictures up while you're there, but I can't get rid of me. I'm going to put you on the side for a minute, Jesse, and just show a few pictures just for the guys to talk about. Do you remember this? You remember this, Istvan? And
hang on, I need my glasses. Yes, definitely.
That was the first Golden Globe race for the Race Village. You wait until you see the vision on the documentary. It is so funny. I was in tears watching it. It was a very funny occasion. So anyway, we'll hide that one. We didn't get to see Tommy, but there he is in his boat. He was on, but then we lost him, and it hasn't been able to log back in again. So the technology's not so quite right there. But I'm going to be self-indulgent here and say this is the only boat anyone should be sailing in. I'm going sailing again, and this is my new little mini. So 19 feet. So that's my story now. I gave up my sailing to organise the GGR, and I've got a window to go sailing next year. So that's my cup of tea. So we'll get rid of that. And here's a new one, a discussion piece. This is the new main logo. Can you work it out?
Wow.
Golden Ocean Mini.
Basically, that's the Golden Globe race, the Ocean Globe race, and the Mini Globe race. We got 3 round the world races now, and that's the globe. You know, that's our O in the globe. So we're going to start pushing that O. You know, the arrow circle in globe. That's going to become a bit of a thing. And I put that up partly because Tapio was going to come in, but he can't make it. He just sent Jane a message. Something's happened. Anyway, he had something with his mum. He can't get on. So Tapio, of course, is doing the Ocean Globe race as well as the Golden Globe race. I'm not going to mention names, but there are 3 GGR skippers right now who are thinking about getting into the Plywood Mini, a 19-foot boat. So it's all a bit kind of funny. So I'll get rid of that one. And here's the next one. Anyone recognise this boat?
After 8.
That's John Luke's new home. That's his new cruising boat. Okay, so he's bought a Grand Soleil 50/50, and he's going to be spending the next few years sailing on that boat. So he's sort of retiring from racing. And the reason the boat's called After 8, because every one of his boats, starting from the Mini Transat in 77, 77 was race number 8. So this one he's finally getting away from 8 and calling it After 8. So anyway, John Luke wanted to be here, but he couldn't make it. He said if he He's moving the boat right now. He said if he got in and got the phone going, he would have turned up, but he couldn't make it, obviously. So Jean-Luc was there. I'll bring. I think we need to wrap it up. One more picture here. This is very important. All of the people at the very beginning. This is an amazing photo. I still remember when we took that. It's just so. At the time, I knew it was a special photo. You know, it was one of those things. What do you think, Istvan?
Well, that's one of my favorites. By the way, I posted this one in my blog first, and I love it. It's a really good photo. It's a kind of natural to me.
Yeah, exactly. Even the way it happened, we thought, we better do a group photo. Where we go? Oh, let's go over here. We'll do it there. You know, But it's a classic. Yeah, I agree. What do you think, Mark?
And it looks like we're highly organised, but from memory, it was like herding cats because everyone went in every direction, and you're trying to get everyone in one spot. How are you going to get single-handed round-the-world sailors to obey instructions? It's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
They're selected not to do that.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And that happened more than once. You'll probably remember that, Mark. I felt like a cranky old man with a bunch of kids, you know. So, hey, you little buggers, get over here. But it was a lot of fun. So anyway, I'll get rid of that. I just lost the lights here. That's why I got dark. It's a message. It's an omen to tell me to go. I'm going to pull Barry back up and I'll just say goodbye, Barry. We're going to wrap it up here. Barry, you're on again.
Yeah, it's great seeing everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
sorry,
and I'll see you again in 2022.
Yeah, you're our master ambassador now, Barry. Whether you like it or not, that could be going on to 26, 30, 34. You know, we'll see how it pans out. You know,
wow, that'd be good fun.
Yeah, exactly. And sorry, we lost Abhilash and we lost Loic. I'm sorry, Loic, if you're watching this on Facebook. I'm not sure what went on there. And okay, so I'll get rid of you first, Mark, and I'll bring Aida back to say goodbye. So good to see you, Mark. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you soon.
Right, see you, Mark.
Actually, I'm in Adelaide. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. I'll be there on the 15th. So we'll see you.
Secret Adelaide business.
Absolutely, and it's Adelaide. Don't talk about Adelaide. There's so many sailors coming from Adelaide. It's all your fault. But anyway, that's fine. Okay, thanks, Mark. I'm going to say goodbye to you. I'm going to pull Aida back up again, say goodbye, and thank you, Aida.
Thank you. It was great to see you all from Tasmania, from the United Kingdom, from Bulgaria, from Adelaide.
Exactly. And give Yannick a bit of a cheer too, eh? You know, he's such a big part of everything that's happening. It's unbelievable. So we're really excited.
I think he was looking to the live at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, if anyone didn't notice, the two little logos across Aida at the moment, one's me and the other one is Le Sable de Long, the villain and so on. So, yeah, we're very happy to be there. Okay.
Pass on our congratulations to him.
And can we see him because
Come in here. Say goodbye. Yeah, Jane.
Hi, Jane. Come on.
Hopeless. Anyway. Yep. Okay.
Nice to see her. Bye-bye,
yeah,
guys.
Exactly. Okay, and thanks everybody. We'll have to do this again next year. We'll be a bit more organised.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, crazy world.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. I'm going to start knocking these. Yep. See you later.
Bye-bye. See you
later. Bye. Now I've got to find the closing frame. So thanks. Oh, Jesse. Oh, shit. Shivers. I forgot about Jesse. Hang on. You're coming up, Jesse. Hey, thanks, mate. So look after the baby, and we'll catch up, eh? We'll keep chatting. I've lost your audio now. Things are falling apart. I'm not sure what happened. All right, catch you. Thanks, Jesse. See ya. All right, I think that's it. There's a few others that wanted to be on tonight. They couldn't get here in time and all that sort of thing. So thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll see you again next year for this sort of thing. All a bit crazy, eh? See ya.